Hello, welcome to SD Game Talk. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Champions League this season to see the league phase of the Champions League this season. First of all, we're going to talk about Dortmund right here, but to be very honest, Dortmund for sure is going to really fail in this Champions League because we actually really talk about some players they got and how they are planning to appear in this season. Absolutely was very bad. If you take a look at the performance, first of all, in the first two games of the Bundesliga, he didn't even, he's not doing anything great. I mean, drawing games with clubs like Poli is actually showing a bad signs for Dortmund, and he's going to be facing Inter Milan, Villarreal, and all this. I can say Bordeaux Glimt, maybe they can manage, but of course Atletico Bilbao as well. I don't think they're going to do anything. They've got to play as well Manchester City, Juventus, Copenhagen, and of course Tottenham Hotspur. So this is the teams that these are the teams that Borussia Dortmund is going to be facing in the Champions League this season. We'll take a quick look as well what Arsenal has got to face with Victor Gyökeres, Noni Madueke, and all the rest of the stars. They've got Eze Eberechi, and so they're going to be playing Bayern Munich, Inter Milan. These are the strong teams. Atletico de Madrid, and of course, which other stronger team is here? You're going to find surely Atletico Bilbao, and of course Ajax here. So Arsenal, I don't know, but let's talk about the games that I think he's sure of beating. I think Arsenal is actually going to do very well here, taking a lot of points from here. So I believe Arsenal can beat, of course, Bayern Munich. I believe he can beat Inter Milan, if not so, but Atletico de Madrid as well. So Arsenal is actually one of the strongest person in this phase, if you want to take on this. And then we take a quick look at Tottenham Hotspur, where he has been very strong in the Premier League this season. His charisma is the way he play, the way they play have bring a lot of improvement to the team. They are very determined. So they are going to be playing here in this phase. They are going to be part of this phase where you've got Paris Saint-Germain, Borussia Dortmund, Villarreal, Copenhagen, Bordeaux Glimt, and FC Monaco. So Spurs is going to be playing, and then we take a look at the next phase here, where we've got here Barcelona actually going to be facing Chelsea, actually going to be facing Paris, actually going to be facing a couple of minor teams like Copenhagen and Ajax, and of course Newcastle this season, of course. So I think Barcelona is an easy one for them. I believe they're going to beat Inter Milan. And I don't know for Chelsea. For Chelsea and Barcelona, it's always a very difficult game. And then we see here we've got Napoli, of course, going to fall in the zone of Chelsea, Manchester City, and of course Sporting CP going to play Copenhagen as well. So of course Napoli right here can manage in this group, and we got Inter Atletico de Madrid. It's been very poor since the game started, so we don't know what or how he's planning to go through this phase where you've got here Liverpool, Arsenal, and Inter Milan right here, and of course you've got here Galatasaray, who has been one of the strongest teams as well, coming to join this Champions League this season. And then we're gonna go here with Bayern Munich. That's going to face Chelsea for sure. Of course, Paris Saint-Germain, Arsenal, and Bayern Munich and Arsenal has really got a good clash in the previous seasons. That I believe for sure Bayern Munich is going to beat Arsenal right here, and Chelsea, I don't know, but let's take a watch and see what is going to happen. And then we'll take another league phase here. Got Manchester City, Pep Guardiola again with Real Madrid. It has always been a very difficult competition between City and Real Madrid, but City has always managed to go through, but let's see what is going to happen. Where City is going to meet Borussia Dortmund, which is very poor. Borussia Dortmund is not playing anything good this season. Bayern Leverkusen as well, so very bad. And so I think the only strongest team here, Manchester City is going to face, is going to be like maybe Villarreal can disturb Manchester City or Real de Madrid, but then so far City is standing strong here in this phase. And then we talk about Galatasaray, where he's going to be playing with Manchester City, Atletico de Madrid, Liverpool, and I think he can actually survive by getting some points here that are going to help them finish in top 8 or top 16 to go through. And Chelsea, of course, believe here that Chelsea is going to get points from Barcelona and of course from Bayern Munich. The way Chelsea is playing this season, I believe they're going to get points from Barcelona and Bayern Munich for sure. And we're going to go finally with Liverpool, where he's going to face, of course, players like maybe teams like Inter Milan. All his away games are going to be Inter Milan and Marcel Galatasaray, who was kind of like average, and then Real de Madrid and Atletico. where Liverpool is going to face. I believe Liverpool is going to grab a couple of points right here in this place. I mean, from Real Madrid and Inter Milan. It's super simple for Liverpool, this group. And then we talk about Real Madrid as well. That is going to be playing, City. Surely they're going to grab some points as well from City, given the fact that Pep Guardiola is very slow or down this season. I believe they're going to grab some points here, but I'm not so sure they can defeat Liverpool this season. Of course, Juventus, yes, Marseille, yes, and then the rest, like Benfica, is just, we talk about Paris Saint-Germain, the champions of Europe, and so, of course, they're going to be playing with Barcelona, which I'm not so sure they're going to beat Barcelona this season. It's going to be a very tough one. But for Bayern Munich, I'm very confident with that, and the rest of the teams, yes, they can grab some points, but it's going to be hard again with Tottenham Hotspur. I'm sure Tottenham is going to correct their mistake, what they did in the Super Cup with Paris Saint-Germain right here. And so brings us to the end of the league phase analysis in the Champions League. We're going to be bringing to you all the Champions League results once they start and everything, and all the breakdown, how the table works. So just follow our channels for more sports contents coming to your page. See you on our next video.